All right, how's everybody doing? Today is Saturday. It is currently 8:30 in the morning, and I have a brand new shoe review for you guys. So I have the Air Jordan 3 Cardinal Red, and although these came out a few months ago, I have just acquired these yesterday off of a Facebook group that I'm a part of. So without wasting any more time, I'd like to get right into it. The official colors on the shoe are going to be white, light curry, and cardinal red. I got these in my true size 10.5, which is what I recommend doing if you're going to purchase a pair of Air Jordan 3s. So I like to get these out of the way because I have a comparison coming up after that detailed look and review with my 2018 black cements. That's before they started updating the shape and the toe box and everything, so I thought it'd be a fun comparison to make. So doing it at the end so you don't have to watch it if you don't have to. So let me give you a 360 first. I've watched a lot of reviews before doing mine, and I'll have to say the exact same thing as everybody else, is that these look 1,000 times better in person. So the primary base of the shoe is going to be this white leather right here. It's quite soft, it's quite tumbled, but it's not the best, I would say. It's not the biggest cuts or anything, but fairly typical standard stuff for the Air Jordan 3. And the Air Jordan 3 just wears in very well, so I think these will look good even after a few wears or so. You also have this smooth white leather right here wrapping around the toe guard, and one thing I'd like to highlight about this area is the stitching. The stitching, I think, is very nice for an Air Jordan 3. I've had a lot of bad experiences in the past with stitching, especially around that area where it was all messed up. So it's a nice thing to see that JB actually cares, or they probably don't. It's just probably my pair that's very nice, fortunately enough for me. You also have this perforated leather and this smooth leather around the tongue right here. Nothing special over here, just typical standard JB stuff. You also have the nubuck for the elephant print. With the elephant print, I really like the color of. It's very, very light. A very nice classy touch. And also one other thing I like is that it has the elephant print right here, very reminiscent of the true blue Air Jordan 3 with the color blocking. Another detail I would say is the gloss on the paint. The red cardinal paint, I think, is the nicest touch on that shoe, and also it wraps around the whole midsole, and it has the exact same finish on the eyelets right here, and as well as the yellow curry accents on the lace holes and on the tongue right here. Although I would say it's more of a goldish kind of orange-ish color. So for the outsole, very reminiscent of the Air Jordan 3 black cement in my opinion. You got the red right here on the pivot point, and you got the red accent right here. It would have been nice to have a yellow accent, but nobody's gonna really see that anyways. And as well as it's not an OG colorway, so it doesn't have the OG Nike Air sign as well as the Nike sign right here. But I'm a firm believer in the fact that they should strictly reserve Nike Air for OG colorways, because I do believe that it takes away the special element of the Nike Air shoes, if you will. But that's just my opinion. Another great detail that this one has is the fact that it has the materials tucked in behind the tongue. I think is a really nice touch. That's just like how the OGs used to be. I think it makes it look a whole lot more classy, and it just looks better with pants in my opinion. The insoles are cardinal red, and you have the Jumpman right here, if you can see. Let me get that out of the way for you. Right here. And this material is very interesting. It's this sort of a satin kind of material, which I really like the look of, but one thing I'm concerned about is how it's going to wear in, or most likely, because these types of material in my experience attract a lot of dust and a lot of debris, a lot more than the usual cotton, like standard type thing. So that's it for the detailed review. Let me pull out my 2018 black cements, and by the way, these are beat, so if you don't like to see beat heat, please click off the video, because you will be highly triggered, my friend, which is not going to be a nice thing to see. So these have been my everyday shoe for the past 2 years. I got these in 2020 before The Last Dance came out, so fortunately for me, I didn't pay too much. I paid $420 for them. That's talking around 2-3 months later, they were at $600-700 already. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what the last dance did. Sorry. So like I said, that's before they updated the shape and everything. The tongue, I'll give you as most of the details that I see that are different. So let's start by the toe boxes. So this whole shoe, the whole Cardinal 3 is a lot more streamlined, is a lot more slimmer than these. And these, even if they've been worn when they were brand new, I still remember what they look like brand new, and I can say that there's still a lot of differences. So the toe box is a lot slimmer on these, and there's a fly on my shoe. Get out. Okay, I guess you're here to stay then, my friend. So that ought to make the video more interesting. So elephant print, a lot lighter, or actually it's a lot, I would say it looks the same, honestly, if you want my opinion. It's just a lot slimmer on this. As you can see on this side, it ends right here, and on there it goes a lot further back into the midsole, which I think just looks goofy. You see, this doesn't look bad alone, but once you put them next to these just blow them out of the water. And I'd like to blow you out of the water, my friend. Get out. All right, so that's that. The front, like I said, the two tongues are very different. This one almost looks higher, I would say, or maybe it's just the way that it's laced, but definitely different due to the materials being tucked away. And just the stitching on these just looks a lot cleaner than on here. So that's that. The holes on the tongue are pretty much the same, around the same size, around the same placement as well. Medial side, not that much difference, I would say. Although, I guess you could say it's a difference. The paint on these is not very good. It starts cracking after a little while. And with as much wear as I put into these, I'm surprised they don't look worse, which I guess is a good thing. But these will stand the test of time a lot better, I think, because of the new technology that they put into the paint. I remember, man, before you could buy a pair of Jordan 3s, wear them out 3-4 times, and they would be completely messed up by the end of the day. Like you have, especially on the medial side, you have a lot of paint cracking, like right here, little slits, but still you could still see them, especially if they're dirty. It gets into there and it's just a lot more visible, which is not a nice thing. So yeah, these will stand the test of time a lot better, in my opinion. At least I think so. And honestly, as far as the insoles go, I don't really know what's inside these, but it wouldn't really surprise me if it was PU, because these are super comfortable. These are super padded. When they came out of this specific release, JB basically turned this shoe into a skate shoe, because I've worn these so much, but you should have seen those when they were brand new, man. The padding went up to maybe like right here, man. It really felt like a pillow on your foot. Like, it was really plush. And obviously I've worn these, so they kind of look like stretched out, whatever. But which brings me to my next point, is the height of the shoe. The actual height of the shoe on the Cardinals is a lot higher. The back tab looks the same or even higher on the 2018s, but as far as the height of the shoe, you can see there's a clear difference. And this changes the whole shoe, the whole look of the shoe. In my opinion, it looks 1,000 times better like this. They've been giving us this specific shape since like the mid 2000s, like 2005, 2006-ish, when they started re-retroing the 3s again, with the banana toe and everything. A lot of good shoes ruined by this shape. But like I said, it doesn't look alone. It doesn't look too bad standing alone. But once you put them next to like a retro like this, I'm sorry, but it's day and night, technically. Like, it's day and night completely. But I think that's going to be it, man. The video is almost 10 minutes long and my phone's running out of battery. So I think that's going to be it for the little review / comparison. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for tuning in. I have 2 other shoes to review. I have the Airflight Lite, and I have a pair of Goldenrod Dunk Lows coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys have a very good rest of your weekend. Thank you very much for tuning in, and yeah, man, I'll see you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.